Medical malpractice is a term that you hear in the media, however, you rarely get an understanding or description of what it is. You may hear it with high-profile cases such as John Ritter, where he had an aortic dissection that was improperly managed, or Hulk Hogan, who had an alleged failure to properly perform neck surgery. Then, of course, there's the Michael Jackson case where there was a misdiagnosis and improper administration of medication, which led to his death, involving his physician, Conrad Murray. Today, we're going to talk about understanding medical malpractice. I have been in the insurance industry for over 20 years. Half of that time was spent in the medical professional liability segment of the insurance industry. What that means is that I work with providing insurance for physicians, dentists, nurses, and any other medical professional individual. Within that, I've also seen cases from a failure to remove or retain sponge, all the way leading up to birth trauma cases where there may be lifetime injuries for an infant, and then including some cases that resulted in death. However, thankfully not all cases result in death, but they are serious nonetheless. Westlaw Dictionary describes medical malpractice as the improper, unskilled, and negligent treatment of a patient by a physician, dentist, or any other healthcare provider. However, there are 4 considerations that must be taken into account to understand whether malpractice exists or not. The first is duty owed, which means that the law requires that each provider has a duty to provide the best medicine possible under the circumstances. Duty breach, which means that that duty that is inherent to the treatment provided has been breached. Proximate cause, meaning that there is something that the physician or the healthcare professional had done either in omission or in improper performance of a procedure that led to the incident that's taken place. Then finally, there are the damages, meaning that there is some injury that led the patient to believe that there is some type of malpractice that's involved. And also damages, meaning hospital bills that were required as a result of the negligence or the unskilled treatment that was provided. Now, we've talked about what constitutes medical malpractice, definition of it, but let's move on and talk about what you should do if you feel as if there's a situation where you have medical malpractice occur. The number one thing is, which anyone will probably agree, is if you have an error or some mistake in your work and your career, you would like the opportunity to correct that. The number one recommendation would be to contact the medical professional and discuss the situation with them. Let them know your concerns. Let them understand that you feel that something is not right or the treatment was improper, so they can have an opportunity to either make it right or send you to someone who has the ability to do so. The next thing you should do is talk to your family. Discuss the situation with your family and let them know that you feel that there's something that may have happened, an untoward result that needs to be resolved. It's better to let them know in case there's treatment that needs to be provided and everyone is on the same page and understand. Finally, if you do not receive the satisfaction that you should receive or you expect to receive, then I suggest that you contact an attorney, legal counsel to discuss the matter, and especially someone who is an expert in defending plaintiffs or the patients against physicians or other healthcare providers. Now, those are things that I do believe that will help you if the situation arises where you feel that you had medical malpractice occur in your life. Those things include understanding what medical malpractice is, knowing where it can occur, and then knowing what you should do if you feel that that situation has occurred. Thank you for your time. Any questions? Thank you. Have a great day.